This just got serious. What started as a wild live stream has turned into a full-blown investigation. Yes, you read that right. Child Protective Services has reportedly been contacted multiple times about Chrisean Rock's parenting. And the evidence piling up online is shocking. Fans, haters, and even celebrities, from bringing her baby to wild environments, to live videos that left viewers in disbelief. People are now asking, is Chrisean Rock putting her child in danger? And here's the craziest part. The calls to CPS didn't come from haters. They came from her OWN followers. 1. TikTok mom influencer even said, "I didn't want to be that person, but I had to report it." But what really happened? Why is the internet turning on Chrisean so fast? And is this a genuine safety concern? Or just another attempt to cancel her? Stay right here, because the truth is messier, sadder, and louder than anyone expected. Before CPS, before the viral TikToks, before people started tagging authorities in her comments, Chrisean Rock was a rising storm. She was wild, unpredictable, magnetic, and fans couldn't get enough. Her chaotic relationship with Blueface had turned into reality TV gold. Fights, makeups, tattoos, tears, arrests. It was messy romance gone. Viral. But no one expected that same fire to follow her into motherhood. The rise of Chrisean, unfiltered. Tabla Chrisean wasn't just a name. She was a movement. Raw, loud, unapologetic. From viral street fights to jumping and swimming. Pools during interviews, she was everywhere. Reality TV embraced her. Zeus Network handed her the spotlight. She was doing press runs, barefoot, slurring words, still pulling millions of views. She's wild, fans said, but she's real. And when she announced her pregnancy, the internet froze. Was this the start of her maturity arc? Would motherhood calm the storm? The baby announcement that shocked the INTR and Atitha. Pregnancy announcement came mid-argument. Literally, Chrisean posted an ultrasound while in the middle of a beef with Blueface. She claimed he was the father. He denied it. The drama turned into a spectacle. 1 minute she was crying on IG Live. The next, she was at Walmart buying onesies while FaceTiming Zoo's producers. Still, people gave her grace. She's learning. Every mother has a journey. It just needs love and stability. But the stability never came. The live streams that made fans unRVOS'd by the time the baby was born. Chrisean was back in the headlines. Her son, affectionately nicknamed Junior by fans, became a regular feature on her live streams, but not in the way people hoped. One live showed her trying to warm baby formula. While arguing with a man off camera, another showed the baby crying loudly in the background while Chrisean laughed, danced, and cursed at trolls. A clip went viral of her saying, "He'll be all right. He's strong. That's my son." Comments flooded in. Where's the support system? Why is no one stepping in? This doesn't feel safe. The first CPS rumors, BGAN, then came the TikTok wave. Influencers, especially parenting creators, began dissecting Chrisean's content. One video compared a Chrisean clip to proper infant feeding practices. Another paused a live stream moment and zoomed in on what looked like a dirty bottle and a cluttered play area. Then a YouTuber known for calling out bad celeb parents posted a 12-minute breakdown. Chrisean Rock, is she unfit to be a mom? The video pulled 4 million views in 48 hours, and by the third day, people were tagging at child services on her posts. One comment with 20,000 likes read, "This baby needs a stable environment. I'm making the call. Enough is enough." Chrisean's response, denial, laughter, and another living one asked directly if CPS had visited her. Chrisean went live again. "Y'all think y'all can take my son? Try me." She laughed, called out bloggers, claimed people were jealous of her glow. But fans noticed something deeper. She seemed defensive, fragile, almost scared. "I'm the mom, okay? I made him, I feed him. Y'all don't know nothing about what I do in this phone off." The live ended abruptly, and then She disappeared for 3 days. Enter the whistleblower Chrisean. That's when it really exploded. A supposed close friend of Chrisean, who had been with her post-birth, came forward. On a gossip podcast under a voice changer, she claimed Chrisean had no consistent nanny. She sometimes left the baby with random assistants. She missed multiple pediatric appointments and allegedly said, "I'm not trying to be no regular mom. I'm a star." Social media lost it. Memes, hashtags, clips of Blueface smirking in his own lives. And then CPS was trending. Not the agency, the word. People weren't whispering anymore. They were demanding action. And even celebs started asking, when does reality TV turn into real-life consequences? It started with a blurry photo, a grainy, zoomed-in image of a white CPS van parked outside a gated LA residence. Someone tweeted, "That's Chrisean's block. IKNOW, that driveway." At first, fans thought it was fake, old staged clickbait. But then, another photo surfaced. This time, clearer. It showed a woman in business clothes holding a clipboard, walking toward a front gate. That gate matched Chrisean's house. As seen in her live streams, the internet goes into a furious why under 30 minutes. CPS trended on Twitter. Tico creators began decoding the background of the images. Reddit threads popped off like wildfire. One user wrote, "Y'all, I matched the plants in her front yard to this pic. It's 100% real." Another posted side-by-side screenshots. Left Chrisean holding Junior in a messy living room. Filmed weeks earlier, right? The CPS worker standing in what looked like the same hallway. The match was undeniable. Chrisean breaks her silence. Live of COURS. That night, Chrisean went live again. No filters, no makeup, no background music, just her. Sitting on the floor, KB in her lap. She was angry, eyes puffy, voice trembling. "I ain't never hurt my son. Never. Y'all think I'm perfect. I'm not. But I love my baby." Then she dropped the bomb. Yes, CPS came. "Somebody called on me. Multiple people. They checked everything. My fridge, my crib, my bottles, even my texts. You know what they said when they left? Ms. Rock, keep doing your best." She paused, looked directly at the camera. "So, now what? What's the new lie, huh?" But here comes the twist. Just when fans started rallying behind her again, the unexpected happened. One of the CPS workers involved in the visit allegedly spoke to a gossip blogger anonymously. The blogger, known as Hollywood Sleaze 420, posted a blurred-out voice recording of a female voice claiming to be the assigned case officer. She said, "The visit wasn't random. We'd received 3 formal reports in less than a month. And one of them came with photo evidence." The evidence: a picture of Chrisean asleep on a couch, baby bottle tipped sideways on the floor. Another showing Junior lying next to a hookah set up, reportedly during a house party. The voice continued, "We couldn't confirm everything, but the living situation isn't ideal. We're monitoring it. That's all I can say." Social media IOPT suddenly. The energy shifted. Fans who defended her earlier now questioned everything. TikTok stitched her emotional live with the leaked recording. One creator said, "She cried on camera, but off camera, that baby's crawling next to glass bottles." Twitter turned brutal: at @trapmama_. "This ain't postpartum anymore. This is neglect." At Messy Mommies, "Every time she goes live, my anxiety goes up. That child don't deserve this circus." Hashtag Protect Junior trended. So did hashtag Where's the Dad? Where's the Dad? Blueface enters the CHAT and, right when the flames couldn't get hotter, Blueface made it worse. He tweeted, "Told y'all, ain't no lie in my lyrics. I tried to save my son." Then on IG Live he said, "I ain't calling CPS, but if they taking notes, they ain't wrong. Shorty ain't built to be a mama. She built for a season, not a legacy." He showed screenshots of texts blurred out. but seemingly from Chrisean, where she allegedly asked him to babysit so she could go clubbing. He added, "I love my son. I'm just not trying to fight for custody on no Zeus network." And dropped the final shot. "I'll see him when he's old enough to find me." The comment that froze the INTRNIT that same night. Carlissa Saffold, Blueface's mother, posted a cryptic IG story. It was a picture of a Bible and a baby bottle, with the caption, "I told y'all the baby would suffer for there." Scenes God don't play. Fans flipped out. Nah, she's evil for that. Carlissa acting like CPS was her plan. She's behind this, cancel her now. Others suspected Carlissa might have been one of the people who filed a report. Suddenly, the story wasn't just about Chrisean. It was about a family-wide implosion, a toxic legacy spilling into the next generation. The industry chimes in, and not everyone's against Chrisean. Some celebs stood up for her. Summer Walker tweeted, "Y'all act like black moms. Can't struggle. Motherhood ain't clean, but that don't mean it's abuse." Cardi B went live. "People love to call CPS on us, but never offer support. Ain't nobody sending her a babysitter. They just sending screenshots." Even Rihanna's old makeup artist commented, "I've seen rich white moms with wine glasses next to bassinets and no one bats an eye." But critics weren't convinced. This ain't about race. It's about safety. It's a shocker ending. Another case file Opie and Nesright as the episode of Crazy in Love. Aired on Zeus's fans noticed the end credits had been edited. There was a disclaimer. Some scenes have been removed at the request of legal counsel. Child welfare officials are involved. And then a leak hit Reddit. A supposed production assistant posted, "Zeus filmed a scene they can't air. Spies actually took the baby out the house temporarily just for the weekend. They told her not to go live about it. But she did anyway and pretended he was napping." What y'all saw online was not the full story. And then Chrisean went silent. No new lives, no stories. No stories, no Junior Dot, just one cryptic post. God got us. All of us. Even when y'all praying for the opposite. And just like that, the camera lens turned into a magnifying glass. And fans weren't just watching anymore. They were judging, reporting, and preparing for more after CPS leaks. And Blueface's low blows, a whole new layer of drama explodes. When a secret hospitalization and a celebrity intervention shift the entire narrative. Let's get messy. A hospital visit nobody knew about. Until UNOW just days after Chrisean's eerie silence. A nurse from Cedar-Sinai Hospital anonymously contacted a small blog called Tea Room Underground. The message, "We treated a young woman recently. She came in alone, exhausted, dehydrated. Broke down crying when we asked about her baby. She was listed as Jane Doe, but we all knew it was Chrisean Rock." The post continued, "She didn't ask for help. She needed sleep, for fluids, and maybe someone to just sit with her." Screenshots of the DM were uploaded to Reddit. And the timing matched perfectly with her 3-day absence. It wasn't drugs, the blog clarified. It was mental and physical collapse. Now fans started asking, was this a breakdown? Was Chrisean silently begging for help behind the chaos? Celebrity intervention. Enter Megan the SDLL. LEO. This is where things got unexpected. Out of nowhere. Megan Thee Stallion tweeted, "Say what y'all want, but postpartum is real. If you know her, check on her. Period." Then followed by, "Black women can't even cry without it being a spectacle." Rumors started swirling that Megan had reached out privately through mutual contacts. A TMZ insider claimed, Megan's team tried to send over a private therapist Chrisean could trust. No cameras, no press, it's just a sister trying to help another sister. Whether Chrisean accepted the offer is still unclear, but the internet started softening just a little. Leaked court file. Custody status in FLUX, and just when people began showing grace again. Boom! Another bomb. A family court file was allegedly leaked by a courthouse employee in LA. The file had this chilling line. Temporary evaluation of custody arrangement requested. Mother under review. Redacted names. But the birth date and initials matched Chrisean and Jr. More fuel to the fire. More panic. One legal blog speculated they're not trying to take full custody yet, but someone, possibly Blueface's legal team, is pushing for visitation rights and a home evaluation. This meant CPS wasn't done. The court wasn't done. And Chrisean's time to get it together was running out. Another mistaker. Chrisean returned to Instagram Live. But instead of being calm or defensive, she was angry, reckless, tired. She screamed into the camera, "Y'all want my baby? Come take him then. I'm done explaining. Y'all trying to watch me like I'm some animal. Ain't seen a bad mom, you seen a tired one." Then she made a major mistake. Japanned the camera too far. And viewers noticed an open liquor bottle near the crib. Someone screen recorded it, posted it to Twitter with the caption, "Ma'am, we rooting for you, but this ain't it." And that clip went viral again. Family betrayal. Chrisean's sister comes for WORD just hours later. An IG page posted a 9-minute video featuring Tessique, Chrisean's sister, crying on live. She said, "I tried to help her. I begged her to let me take the baby for a weekend. She said no. I love my nephew, but I can't fight her ego no more." The internet was floored. Comments poured in. If her own sister gave up, we're done. Tessique tried and got burned. Now CPS has to step in. Others blame the family. Why didn't they move in with her? Why is she alone with a newborn and 5 million trolls? Now it wasn't just drama, it was a full family fracture. Zeus Network finally RSPONDS are days of silence. Zeus Network released a vague statement. "As a network, we remain committed to portraying real lives in real moments. Our cast members are provided access to resources, including mental health support." They didn't name Chrisean, but the implication was clear. Rumors swirled that production halted mid-season, waiting to see if Chrisean could continue filming. Some insiders claim Zeus was debating bringing in a parenting coach on camera, offering her a new spin-off focused on redemption, or dropping her from the show entirely. And then came the most unexpected move yet. The father files a CLIM late that night. Blueface's legal team posted a single sentence on his story. "Custody petition filed. Let's do this the right way." No screenshots. No follow-up. But insiders confirmed Blueface had officially filed for joint custody. This meant home evaluations, drug testing, supervised visits, possible full custody ruling. If Chrisean couldn't meet court standards, the clock was ticking. And Chrisean. She posted a picture of her baby's hand with a single caption, "They can't take what's mine, not without blood." CIFA Fechenjorn is Chrisean a victim of social pressure, postpartum, and media bullying? Or is she genuinely not ready to raise a child in her current state? And what will the court say? Because if Blueface actually wins, that baby could be removed in a matter of weeks. This ain't reality TV anymore. This is real custody, real consequences, real danger. And the next episode might be filmed in court. Suddenly, it wasn't just fans or gossip blogs, any more celebrities. Politicians, parenting activists, and even brands started picking sides. This wasn't just a Chrisean story anymore. It had become a full-blown cultural debate. What happens when a viral personality becomes a real-life mom in front of millions? And more importantly, should the internet decide? Who's fit to raise a child? Fan base divided. Team Chrisean vs Team Taxababy. Twitter was on fire. #ProtectJr trended again, but this time wasn't just anger, it was war. Team Chrisean, the defenders. Fans and fellow moms flooded threads with empathy. At BADDIEMOMZ, y'all really dragging a woman for struggling with postpartum? Let her breathe.